So yeah, we're gonna load that up right now. Okay, nothing's showing up just yet. Okay, here we go. Maybe a little bit noisy, but we can fix that right over here. Okay, that's a little bit better. So yeah, Kirby's Dream Land. I was not actually much of a Game Boy guy back in the day. So, or I guess that's not entirely true. I guess I did own a Game Boy back when I was in like 6th or 7th grade. I got it, but I only ever owned one game for it, and that was Pokemon Red. Yeah, that was the only thing I ever used my Game Boy for back in the day. Oh, and incidentally, if it wasn't clear already, I decided that instead of going right into Kirby's Dream Land 2, which is a bit more of a substantial game, and one that I'm actually not familiar with. I've started up playthroughs of it before, but I never actually... Like, I've done brief sessions of trying it out quickly, but I've never actually done, like, a full and proper playthrough of it. This game I've actually played before a few times, so even though I only ever owned Pokemon on the Game Boy, I had played Game Boy games before, like many years prior to that. Like, I think, like, when I was a really young kid, one of my babysitters... regular babysitters had a Game Boy that she'd bring over, and I'd play games on it occasionally. I think the main two games that she had that I remember, and the ones that I enjoyed the most, were this one, Kirby's Dream Land, which I never actually was good enough to beat back in the day. Yeah, I never actually beat this way back when. But I have played it a couple times since then, and yeah, managed to get through it no problem. I was really bad at video games back in those days, guys. You have no idea. But and the other game was actually Donkey Kong on the Game Boy. Which, if you're not familiar with that game, is actually a completely different game than, like, the arcade or the NES Donkey Kong, despite having the same name. It's more of, like, a puzzle game, and there's a lot more to it. Mario has, like, a lot more different acrobatic moves and whatnot. It's actually, like, a really highly regarded kind of puzzle platformer. And again, that's another one that I went back and sort of rediscovered years later. So yeah, that's probably my favorite Game Boy game, actually, because Pokemon doesn't really hold up for me. It's not really my style of game anymore. But, whereas conversely, Donkey Kong Game Boy is, like, exactly the style of game that I like to play these days. So maybe one of these days we'll make a run through Game Boy Donkey Kong. But right now, you know, we did the Kirby's Adventure stream a little while back. Played that to sort of lift us up out of a bit of a funk and wake up when we were feeling a bit drowsy. And then, yeah, appropriately enough, we're using Kirby's Dream Land to, yeah, sort of get settled down for bed, because I'm probably gonna have to get to bed early for work tomorrow. So yeah, this game here is where the Kirby series all got started. A lot of stuff missing here that you might be expecting to see from the later games, because I'm not sure how many people have actually played the original Kirby's Dream Land. Like, it wasn't exactly a niche title or anything. This was a big, popular, one of the very early Game Boy games. Okay, so what's in the other door? Oh, we can't even go in the other door. What the hell? Whatever. But yeah, this was like one of the early, like, big popular Game Boy titles from back in the day. So I'd say just about everyone who owned a Game Boy probably owned this game way back when it first came out. But the thing is a lot of people didn't own Game Boys back in the day, and even more people are probably too young to know what a Game Boy even is these days. So yeah, a lot of modern, like, people who've played the modern Kirby games and stuff starting in, like, the GBA titles, or even the NES, frankly. Like, a lot of people I know who've played Kirby's Adventure have never played Dreamland. And just as I was kind of saying when we played at Kirby's Adventure, I'm not sure that it's exactly essential. Like, a lot of the cool stuff that makes Kirby, like, really awesome and fun to play is not present in this game. They got the basics. Like, he's a big white puffball You suck up enemies and spit them out, and that's about it. He doesn't have a slide. He doesn't, yeah, he doesn't have a slide. He can't absorb enemy powers, which is like the big thing that Kirby's really known for in modern times. And yeah, none of that is in this game. You get little power-ups, like you can eat this curry to get spicy breath to take out enemies, so that's something. Which is actually something that kind of went away in the later games. Yeah, you don't really have... Or I guess that's not true. I think you did have a curry power-up in one of the Kirby games, but I can't remember which one. Maybe Dreamland 3 had it. And actually, yeah, anyone who watched my playthrough of Kirby's Adventure might actually recognize some of the stuff in the levels here, because there was that one final level that was just like a run-through of all the like greatest hits of Kirby's Dream Land. Like the final stage of Kirby's Adventure was a bit where you just sort of go through and run through kind of a condensed version of Kirby's Dream Land that includes snippets from all the levels. Here we got, yeah, Lolo and Lala, which is kind of a cameo from another popular Nintendo game. Did they ever have a Game Boy release? I don't think so. Lolo and Lala's Adventure was a NES title, which was kind of a, not a puzzle platformer, like an overhead... Yeah, just like an overhead, like, action puzzle game, I guess you might call it. Where you, like, go between puzzle chambers, solving puzzles. As you do in puzzle games, you know. And yeah, for some reason, they're a boss in Kirby's Dream Land. Another one of those, so yeah, and a lot of these enemies you'll recognize if you played any other Kirby game. Similar to, yeah, so sort of the way that a lot of stuff from the original Mario game, or frankly Nintendo titles in general, tend to like carry tons and tons of stuff forward between games. It's kind of interesting though to go back to these old ones to see sort of what made the transition into the modern day and what didn't. In these Kirby games you find that just about everything from the first game made its way into the later games. Or I don't think you see these clamshell guys don't show up in the newer games. Like I said, a lot of the power-ups, like the spicy curry and another power-up that we'll see later on, didn't really get included in any of the later games. But other than that, for this one it was mostly just sort of additions and things that got layered on top of all of the basic stuff you see in this game. Like swimming animations, for example. I just noticed that Kirby doesn't actually swim in this game. He's just kind of got, not even a Mario-style swim. He's just kind of walking in place there, is the way that he swims. What strikes me is just how much more cleanly and smoothly this game plays than Kirby's Adventure. Like, it's still not super responsive, but still more so than Kirby's Adventure was. There was, like I mentioned, sort of some technical issues with input lag and dropped inputs and that kind of thing. Oh, this isn't actually invincibility. Is this a hidden door right here, or is this the regular door? Oh, it was a hidden door. I don't know how we were supposed to have missed that, but whatever, one up. Actually, I guess the one thing that makes this game kind of difficult... And yeah, if it wasn't obvious already, like, Kirby games are generally known for being kind of, like, on the easy side of things. Like, way, like, miles over on the easy side of things. And Kirby's Dream Land is certainly no exception, but it's a little bit trickier, I think, than the later games, just because you don't have those powers, so you can't find... Like, basically, there's a lot more sort of expressiveness that can come into your play style in the later Kirby games, where you can pick that... Yeah, this is another thing that never made the transition into later Kirby games, or I think they made it... Yeah, they brought this one back as kind of like a throwback on the DS version of Kirby's Superstar. Yeah, in Kirby Superstar DS, they had a few new game modes where you fought a bunch of the bosses. Basically another remake, sort of the original Kirby's Dream Land. And then you fought this boss in that. But yeah, tricky thing about this game is that you actually don't get a ton of extra lives over the course of this one. Like, I remember generally never getting above like 6 or 7 lives on the times I've played this game in the past. And if I remember right, you don't actually get any continues in this game, which was kind of the standard for a lot of NES and Game Boy titles back in the day. So the longevity that you get out of this game sort of comes from just, you know, running through it multiple times until you get good enough to beat it. And it is possible to game over in this game if you're not super skilled at video games. One thing that actually really impresses me on this run-through here is that the enemy, or rather the screen is just packed with enemies most of the time. There's like a lot of stuff going on. Oh, and I actually died. Womp womp. That's kind of pathetic. I should probably be a little more careful here. Because yeah, like I said, we only got 5 lives to get through the rest of the game now. Actually, this is the final level, if I remember correctly. Or not like the final level, there's one after this. But I think it's just like a boss arena with DDD. God, those guys tripping me up all the time. But yeah, it's just like everywhere you go, there's like 3 or 4 enemies on screen. Which is kind of technically impressive, but also a little bit tough to deal with at times. If you play through, like, kind of cautiously, and sort of respect the game, and play it like an actual video game, yeah, it's not too difficult. Yeah, like I said, showing a little bit of disrespect here, and just trying to blow through the game in a kind of relatively speedy fashion, just to get it over with, so we can get into Kirby's Dream Land 2, which is where the really interesting stuff got introduced to the series. Oh, this isn't even the boss yet. Well, I think we're about to lose another life right away here. It's handy how he kind of... Okay, I thought it was going to die there. Okay, and then he like drifts down for you to hit him. And yeah, here's Kracko here, another series mainstay. Yeah, but so much stuff in here. The music, the sound effects, like a lot of those like iconic like elements of these classic Nintendo series really haven't changed much, or rather have persisted, I should say, since the original games. Like and when you think about it, it's the same with, yeah, a lot of Nintendo franchises. Like Mario to this day still has Koopa Troopas and Goombas and all of the enemies pretty much from the original Mario games. And even down to like the same music and the same sound effects. It's like Nintendo has really just been making the same game over and over again for all of their franchises since the NES days. Sort of. Really, like I said, they've been layering things on top, though. Generally, I find more tends to get kept from the original game than subsequent entries. Like, if you look at the stuff in the original Super Mario Bros., like, almost everything in that game is in the later games. Breaking Bricks, Fire Flowers, Goombas, Koopa Troopas, even Buzzy Beetles. Oh, and sure enough, there's our hidden entrance there. What do we get in this game? In Kirby's Adventure, like the Kirby's Adventure sort of redux of this level, it was a hidden switch, but there are no hidden switches in this game. Okay, just a couple one-ups and more tomatoes than we really need. And okay, here's Kracko proper. He's all puffed up now. Actually, even in this game, I was talking up like how it feels a bit cleaner and smoother to play this, but actually even in this game, the inputs feel a bit sticky sometimes. It's like it requires like a bit of reflexes to jump over that. Or I guess there's no reason to jump over it. Like I really should just be... Yeah, I really might as well just... Okay, no, that's the reason why you don't just float in the center. Okay, easy boss. Although actually a bit tougher than his later incarnations, because, yeah, in future games you could get a power-up that's well-suited to the boss fight, whereas in this one you're just kind of stuck waiting around for him to drop stuff that you can shoot at him. And okay, here we go, Mount DDD. Or excuse me, Mount DDD. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much just like a short section. Oh, shit! I completely forgot about this. Oh, that's right, we got boss refights here. Well, okay. Or actually, did we get the hidden door here? Looks like we don't. Just for the sake of silliness, yeah, we'll go fight the guy that we literally just got finished fighting. Oh, looks like we actually do have, like, a bit of level here. A very, very, very little bit of level. Okay. It's kind of pathetic when you think of it, like, just how short this game is. And then and even as short as it is, they still feel the need to, like, add this padding at the end here. Like, boss refights, come on. Boss refights in, like, a 20-minute game? This game really would be, like, 15 minutes long without these boss refights here. I imagine, my guess, I've never looked into the history of the Kirby series or anything. My guess is that this was like a very small, like, passion project of some kind, or like something that they just decided, fuck it, let's make a little video game and put, like, I get the impression that this is something they put very little time or effort into. You know, we'll just keep doing it this way, yeah. Go through reverse order. Whoa! Ooh, ow. Thought I'd have to tank a hit for a second there. But, you know, it's kind of interesting. And oh yeah, I was saying, how yeah, these original, like, first game in the series of these Nintendo franchises tend to, like, all of the stuff in these games tends to carry forward into the future. It's kind of interesting seeing the future games and sort of what gets dropped along the way. Like, we'll see in after I'm done playing this game, we'll move on to Dreamland 2, where they introduced the animal helpers, which they included in Dreamland 3 as well, and then they just kind of left it off the series. You won't see the animal helpers. Really, that's all there is to this segment, huh? Okay. It almost feels like they threw in the whole flying ability later on. Like, you really do not need to fly to get through most of these areas, do you? Okay, I guess you do need it to get up on that platform. And actually, the timing on hitting Lolo and Lala is actually a little bit tricky, especially if you want to hit him from the front. I can see how I, like, wasn't dexterous enough to do this as a kid. I used to have a lot of trouble with this fight, actually, when I was a little kid. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, even with the boss refights, though, this is a really short game. Oh wow, this is actual foreground here. I totally thought that was just like a random background tree. Oh, have I been on 1 health this whole time? I didn't even notice. When did that happen? How long have I been on 1 health? Probably since the... I don't know. Yeah, when would that have happened? Wasn't even paying attention. Oh my god, this is... Okay, yep, that was our... Yeah, run through... World 1. Redo. But anyways, yeah, stuff that gets dropped along the way. Like often it's the second game in the series, because, yeah, Animal Friends kind of got, you know, sent to the cutting room floor after Kirby's Dream Land 3. A whole bunch of stuff from Mario 2, for example. I guess it wasn't really Mario 2 if you think of, like, Japanese Mario 2. I'm actually not familiar enough with that game. Actually, this here, I think, was as far as I ever made it as a kid. I could never get past DDD, and even then, I was only able to even get to him, like, a couple times. His AI is actually, like, a little bit tricky. His attacks are all random, so you kind of have to wait for him to do an attack that you can actually get a hit on him. And those attacks are the hammer. Actually, it's pretty much the exact same fight as it was in Kirby's Adventure, isn't it? It's just that, yeah, in that game you had your special powers to help you damage this guy without having to wait around so long. Oh, he's got the jump still, too. I was wondering if he was ever going to do that. This would probably be an annoying game to speedrun, just because This last boss here is just like a pure RNG fest as far as how quickly you're going to be able to do it. Oh man, am I still going to be puffed up? Uh-oh. So yeah, you do kind of have to learn this guy's tells, like the way he runs back like that and then charges forward. Except the problem with that is he's either going to suck or he's going to slide when he does that. And it's kind of two different things you need to do to dodge both of those. We still made, like, yeah, reasonable time on that, though. And yeah, that was, like, what, a 20-minute game? Yeah. And that's Kirby's Dream Land. I guess we're kind of not done. We're going to go back up onto New Game Plus once we're done here. Although I don't think I'm going to play it. I don't know. Is anyone watching now? Does anyone want to see New Game Plus of Kirby's Adventure? I'm kind of eager to move on to Dreamland 2, because that's the one that I'm really interested in. That's the one that I'm less familiar with, that I haven't actually played very much of before. Also, who directed this one? I'm pretty sure that Sakurai... Yeah, Masa Sakurai. Or I think it's Masahiro Sakurai? Yeah, I think he's, the main guy who basically invented Kirby. Oh yeah, Jun Ishikawa, we... Special thanks to Bubby. Thanks, Bubby! And Bubby and Cypher. And actually, any of you guys who have played, like... Or Kirby Superstar, I know, is actually probably the one entry that got the most people into this series, I think. I think more people than... I know more people who got into the series at that point than who got into it at, like, Kirby's Adventure or Kirby's Dream Land. Most of the people who I know who have even played Kirby's Adventure went back to it because they liked Superstar so much. Well, and I think the plot here is, like, if you ever played Kirby Superstar, the plot here is the same as whatever it's called in that game. There was, like, a remake of this game in Kirby Superstar, essentially. They say bye-bye, but aren't we supposed to get New Game Plus? Oh! They even got new after credits animations for DDDDD there. Press up A select on the title screen. It's a lot of buttons. I'm actually really impressed that they threw this in here. Okay, so it was up A select. Extra game. Just gonna do this briefly just to see what's different. As I recall, it's basically just the enemies... Okay, the enemies are faster, and they jump. Enemies are much faster. There's different types of enemies now. Yep, the mushrooms now shoot shit, and they aren't mushrooms anymore. Okay, so this is, yeah, substantially tougher than the basic version of the game. And that's neat. It's different than I remembered. I didn't realize that it was like a code on the title screen. I thought that it was a New Game Plus thing, like in the original Mario Brothers. What the hell do you do about those roosters? Curious if the bosses are any different. Like, is Poppy Brothers here actually gonna be... No, he's a little bit faster. Don't think that actually makes him difficult. Oh shit, he throws double bombs. And he jumps over them. What a bastard. Oh shit! It's like Poppy Brothers is on crack or something. Christ. Okay. Just need to stand up. Fuck! Whoa! Okay, this game has some teeth all of a sudden once you play on hard mode. Okay, he still only goes down in 3 hits though. This is actually kind of neat. Maybe I want to play a bit more of this. Maybe we do see if we can master the extra game before moving on to Dreamland 2. At least they don't... Oof! They're gonna make us do Poppy Brothers again, aren't they? Oh no. Okay, we get a checkpoint after him. That's good. Okay, so maybe don't play it as if we're playing like a baby easy Kirby game. Maybe, yeah, like I said, let's maybe show some respect here and be a little bit cautious. Oh, you take... Is it just me or do you take... Looks like I took... Yeah, you take 2 damage per hit here. So the enemies go faster, there's more of them. There's different types that are more dangerous. Right? Actually, I don't think there's more enemies. I think they just got some new types of enemies. So yeah, there's more enemies. Not more enemies, there's different types of enemies. They're faster, and they do more damage. It's pretty fucking crazy. Also, I never noticed it before, but his animation for walking when he's all inflated like that is hilarious. I don't know. I think it's... I find that really, really funny. I think they cleaned that up for Kirby's Adventure. I don't remember it being quite that sort of janky looking for Kirby's Adventure. Oh my god, I actually have to, like, examine the layout of each room and sort of plan ahead for how I'm gonna defeat each monster. It's like I'm playing Dark Souls! It's like Kirby is a Dark Souls game! That'd be a hilarious thing to see, though, for real. Okay, what are they gonna do to Wispy Woods here? In fact, frankly, I think we can just play through this until we game over. I don't think I'm gonna actually beat this on my first try. Oh no. Oh no. And I'm gonna jump over this and he's gonna blow shit at me, right? Okay, so yeah, we'll just play this till we get a game over then, because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to beat this on my first try. And then we'll move on to Dreamland 2. What happens if you beat the extra game, I wonder? Do you get like an extra game? Do you get like the big "you are super player" ending? Frankly, the first ending that you got in this game was pretty elaborate, I thought. Like the big scene with like the animated Kirby and everything. And he's all like puffed up. Oh, that only did 1 damage. Looks like maybe only the new enemies do extra damage. Oh shit. I think there's just like health. Oh no, there's nothing in here. This is actually really enjoyable. I'm surprised. Oh my! Oh. Okay. Even Lolo's got some bite now. Oh, he's faster now too. Oh wow, that does. Gordo does 3 hits. Or 3 damage per hit. That is kind of ridiculous. Okay, yeah, we're not clearing this on our first try. I think there was some health up here, though. A little bit of health if we can get it without dying. Also, spicy curry will be fun. And helpful. Oh, they're spinning the other direction this time. Sure could use some 1-ups. Where were the 1-ups? I mean, as much as I said, you know, hey, I'm planning to fail this. It sure would be nice to make a good showing of it on our first go here, you know? I think all of these doors were useless. Oh my. I think all of these doors were useless other than the last one. Yeah. Okay, what shit have they got for us? Okay, they're just a bit faster. I think I can manage that. Yeah, they're a little bit too fast for you to be able to get him in one pass, but then you just hit him from behind. Oof! Is that it? Do we go down to 0? Okay, we do. I don't know what we're gonna do once we kill one of them, though. Because, like, the strategy we're using now is... Or, I guess... No, it's the same strategy works. Yeah, you just suck it up. Oh my god, that's tight. Okay, so we eat their block from behind, and then also hit them from behind. Okay, so that's gonna make things easier. In fact, we can even go like that. Okay, that didn't quite work out the way I wanted. And these guys are only doing 1 damage. I'm surprised they're not pushing Gordos or something. I think that's what they did for the newer version of this boss fight in Kirby Superstar. Or in Superstar Ultra, I think, which was the name of the DS version I talked about earlier. Okay, this is it. We're on our face, down to the last life. Man, it's not like these last levels were like crazy, stupid easy or anything the first time through either. Oh, the fish are jumping now. It's like we actually died a couple times our first time through the game. Oof. Yeah, look at that. It looks like damage... Yeah, damage is based on the type of the enemy, so it looks like the newer enemies do those 2 bits of damage. And the old enemies still just do 1. Okay, can we clear all this on only 1 health? Oh no, these guys are... Oh, and that's a new guy. Guess it doesn't matter who's a new guy since we're down to 1 health anyways. Okay, we're alive again. Oh shit, okay, so much for that. Easy come, easy go, and that's that. Now the question is, do we get a continue? I don't think we do. I don't think there are continues in this game, which is why I wasn't able to beat it as a kid. Oh no, there are. Okay, looks like I was just misremembering. I don't know, I mean, like, we're halfway there already. Although, yeah, the reason I wouldn't have beaten this as a kid is because I wouldn't... It starts you back at the start of the stage, and I wouldn't have had the patience to, like, go through all of DDD's level again. Just to, like, fight him and lose to him over and over again. Okay, this is pretty neat. Let's just continue with this. Let's just, play through to the end of the extra game in Kirby's Dream Land, because this is almost like a blind playthrough. I don't think I've ever actually done a full clear of, yeah, the extra game. And hell, it's like a 20-minute game anyways. Okay, it's not really worth our while. Okay, so that's gonna fall on my head there. Could have sworn that the football dropped on the other side. Oh god, did they turn invisible? What is this shit? Okay, looks like it just spawned on top of me. That's kind of bullshit, but, you know... It's not as bad as him turning invisible. Oh! Well, there's our 1-up. I wonder if that 1-up respawns. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I could have sworn that football was on the other side the first time through the game. I guess they're supposed to be coconuts? I always thought they looked like footballs. And the hammer guy in Kirby's Adventure throws them at you, and he kind of looks like a football player, doesn't he? He's got like the shoulder pads and shit. On the other hand, isn't the hammer guy's name like Coconuts or something? No, Coconuts was the monkey in Sonic the Hedgehog, or the Sonic cartoon show. I think the hammer monkey, if that's even what he is, I guess he's like a bulldog type thing. I think his name was Bonkers. Holy damn. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Oof. Okay, this isn't that easy. Okay, for some reason I was stuck on the side there. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like the spiciness wears off if you, as soon as you go into the water there. Or either that or that was just a coincidence, which it very well might have been. What is this mess? Jesus. Oh, I can... What? No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go in the door. This whale thing here is like a great little interlude, too. It's kind of like it works as a scene transition, too. This is how you get up into the clouds for the next world. Okay. We're gonna be like full-on Toho now? No, not quite. This is still reasonable. Never mind. That was very unreasonable, what just happened there. Yeah, I think the Kirby Superstar Ultra version of this fight was basically stupid like this, too. Seriously? What do you do there? I can't even tell if I dodged that. Okay, looks like we're gonna make it. There we go. Ridiculous. It's funny how that fight is like basically not dark matter. What's the first phase of the final boss in Kirby's Adventure? It's like basically the exact same fight. He just moves up and down and shoots shit at you. Even the timing, like the way you have to time your shots, is very similar between the two fights. Oh no. And they kept these guys like basically the same for, yeah, the extra game. It's like they knew that, yeah, these guys are enough of a pain in the ass to be worthy of just making it through to the extra... They got homing umbrellas. They got homing umbrellas. It's like everything is fucking out to kill you in this game. Holy shit. Oh, that must have been like a... Could have sworn I had 2 health left, but... Yeah, that must have been a new Tier 2 enemy. It's funny because, like, Kirby sort of has the reputation of being this baby easy game because, oh, you can just float your way through all the levels, just like puff up and fly your way above all the enemies. And that's true in a lot of portions of Kirby games. In this one right here, though, you kind of need the extra agility and the ability to, like, sort of have your attacks come out. And actually, the added range of the suck-up attack is also really helpful. Look, what is that? Are you kidding me with this shit? He just, like, pops up right from under you. Like, you're not going to be able to dodge that unless you're expecting it. Okay, can we at least get through this room and get our goddamn checkpoint? Oh my god. What the hell was that? Okay, okay, like I said, this, yeah, baby easy game. We're just gonna fly up above. This is probably the only way we're gonna be... Okay, checkpoint. Cool. This really does feel like I'm playing, like, Dark Souls or some shit. It's like, yay, I got a bonfire! Life is amazing! Oh man, I thought that would suck up behind me. It kinda does. Like, the hitbox on your sucking there is really, really large, actually. Like, a lot of the time you can hit enemies that are even behind you a little bit. Just how fast everything moves. Like, holy crap. They expect little kids to be able to play this shit? Okay, what new shit has this guy got? Oh no. Our old strategy's not gonna work. Okay, that kinda works. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, he's got a new pattern we need to figure out. Okay, standing here seems good. Okay, then he's gonna swoop down again. Okay, we've got it. Timing's a bit tricky, but I think we've got it. Damn it! Okay. If we have to redo this whole level here, then maybe I just quit. Maybe we just do this another time, or just accept that Kirby is, like, too much of a manly game for us to handle. Holy damn. Oh, I keep forgetting that second swoop there. It's like he's deliberately trying to fake me out with this. Okay, bombs do extra damage or something? Oof. No, I will not be defeated by fucking Kirby's Dream Land. We're going again. We're going again. I thought this was just gonna be like a quick, like, 20-minute thing. It's like, oh, we'll just breeze through and have like a wonderful, cute, fun time with Kirby's Dream Land and then move on to the real meat of the night. Kirby's Dream Land 2. And it's like, nope, I'm gonna be playing this game all fucking night if I have to. This is a pleasant surprise, though. I completely forgot that the extra mode was this frickin' difficult. Yeah, I'm not at all sure that I've actually played all the way through this before. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I haven't, because a lot of it's really surprising me just how quickly a lot of this shit moves. Yeah, that goes down quite a ways. Okay, just take the high road. Just take the high road. Okay. We found their weakness. At least on that screen. What else we got here? I really miss the dash, actually. Okay, I'm gonna keep it there. Those bombs, man. Okay, maybe we stick to the center. Maybe we stick to the center. Yeah, center is my sanctuary. Now we need to get this mastered to the point where we aren't getting hit twice every cycle. Okay, good enough. That's a passing grade. Okay, let's just spam this shit. No telling what nonsense they... Oh my god. What are you doing? What are you... Oh my. Okay, so he is going back up. Are they following me? Are these bastards following me? Holy shit. It actually looks like they are. Did they turn this area into a challenge somehow? Why was that star blinking? The stars weren't blinking the first time around, were they? Are these damaging stars now? Oh my god, they are! Maybe they damaged you the first time around, too, and I just didn't notice. Although I don't think they were flashing the first time through the game, so I think that is actually like an extra game addition right there. Okay, and then we're gonna get like 2 or 3 lives, I think, out of this secret door here. Good deal. Oh, no we're not. No, we're not. No, we're gonna get a bunch of fucking Gordos, is what we're gonna get out of the secret door. Okay, that's fine. All we gotta do is dodge them. All we gotta do is dodge them. Do I not get one up? Oh, fuck. Fuck. No, I don't, because I fucking suck. Do I not get my second one up? Okay, that's fine. We got one up. We got a one up. We got an M tomato. Okay, what's this guy got now? What? Okay, so it's the bombs this time. Okay. Okay. I've got this guy's number, maybe. Is it just me, or is he following, like, a pattern this time? This is actually easier, I think, than the first... than the normal fight against this... Oh, excuse me. Normal fight against this guy. Yeah, that's actually easier than the regular Krakow fight. Oh, then we gotta refight all these guys. Like this room, is there a way to... I wonder if there's a way to like warp to DDD or something. Oh well. You know what? Krakow's the easiest, so yeah, we'll do him last. Whereas this one is probably the one that's most likely to, like, suck away all my health and take away all my lives. So, yeah, we'll do this guy first. Frankly, these stages here are too short to be really super dangerous, so it's mainly the bosses that we've got to worry about. I don't think we get any health in any of these segments either. Oh, come on! There we go. Okay, just like I predicted. Yeah, we were gonna need all of our health for that. Let's do an easy one next. Wispy Woods is still pretty easy. Man, Kirby's Dreamland, more like Kirby's Nightmare Land. Or Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, which I think is the name of the remake of this game. There was a GBA remake of this, I think it was... Or not of this, no, it was a remake of Kirby's Adventure, which I believe was called Nightmare in Dreamland or something. Ugh, it's gonna take us back to the start, isn't it? Oh god, and what is DDD gonna be like after all this? I'm gonna end up like in the same situation I was talking about when I was a kid. We're gonna get to DDD, we're gonna lose all our lives, and then we're gonna have to go back through all the boss refights again. Then I'm gonna rage quit. And go to bed and cry. That probably happened to me as a kid. I used to get super... Because I was so bad at video games, I got super upset a lot of the time. When I couldn't... Like, when... I don't know, when I got frustrated at them and shit. Fuck. That's fine. As long as we don't get hit by the Gordos, we're kind of alright. Damn it. Okay, let's not lose to this guy again, because holy shit. Oh my god! Because his face actually damages you. I made the same mistake last time. I don't think it actually damages you in later versions of the game. Like, I'm pretty sure that you don't get damaged by Wispy Woods' face in, like, Kirby Superstar. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I'm probably wrong about that, but whatever. No, I'm almost positive that you can, like, run right up against his face in Kirby Superstar and it won't damage you. Okay, apparently we were just getting unlucky with the apple drops. Yeah, we'll do Krakow next now that we're kind of high on life. Okay, we know the winning strategy for this one. Yeah, just float in the center and he can't really get you. Oh! Okay, this is suddenly going very poorly. Yeah, I don't think he'll charge twice in a row. I think he'll do bombs. Okay, now we're nice and low for Lolo and Lala. It would be great to not lose any lives in this section here, and to be at full for DDD. I think we can just float all over these guys. Okay, let's not fuck this up, yeah? Yeah. Good music here, too. This is one that didn't really make it into the later games in the series. Oh no! Okay, again, we got like all three of our first hits on the same one. Actually, can we get it from underneath? Doesn't look like it. Nah, can't make it. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so he's just faster. That's all it is he's just faster. I think I can handle faster. I guess we'll find out in a second here whether that's true. Oh man, I thought I'd interrupted him and saved myself. Okay, we got 2 more tries at this. We'll make it interesting. We'll say that I actually give up if he gets me here. So yeah, I will not continue if I don't get him within these 2 lives. I think you're actually mostly safe from his attacks if you fly up into the air. Or I guess that's not true. His jumping attack will still get you, and he's got a jumping variant of the hammer that can get you. There we go. That's what I like to see. Oh, that's not what I like to see. Shit, shit, shit. No! Just like I said right there. Oh my god, what's he doing? Is it just me or is he like speeding up or some shit now that he's low on health? No! Jesus. Okay, this is it. This is putting everything on the line here. I'm beating him right here, or I'm quitting. Fuck. Don't think this looks good, fam. I think Kirby's Dreamland is gonna get the better of us in the end. He's way too fast. Like, we can't actually react to his attacks in time here. Okay. Fuck! That jump, though. Like, you don't know where he's gonna land. You can't react in time. You need, like, something like the dash from the later games. Okay, looks like he goes on top of you, like, all the time. Okay, we're, like, way behind in terms of, like... I guess this is about on par. Fuck! Hammer, hammer, hammer. That seems unreasonably difficult. Unreasonably difficult. Boing. Oh, this game's too hard. Kirby's Dream Land is too manly for us. We'll have to go try, yeah, Dreamland 2. See if that goes any better. Okay. Someday. We'll come back to this one someday. Go for the 1cc. This will be one for, like, the retro game nights. We'll go through and see if we can get the 1cc on Kirby's Dream Land.